Hello folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. You like my cup, folks? My husband got it for me. It's got the Golden Girls on it. See it? Welcome to my YouTube channel today, folks. I'm sorry that it was late getting in here today. I had something that happened this morning that wasn't a very good situation, and it had to do with my ducks out front. One of my ducks squeezed through a hole out in the fence out there, and my Pyrenees wound up getting it. But anyway, I've been kind of down over that. But I wanted to get in here today, folks, and the topic of this video is going to have to do with narcissists and guns. Folks, a narcissist can be very dangerous if they own a gun, because, they really shouldn't own a gun because of their personality disorder. They can be really dangerous. It might go well for a while, but as soon as the narcissist decides to turn into Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, that gun will be used against you. And the female narcissist is the same way, folks, because they both have a personality disorder. I've had a bad experience myself being around a narcissist with a gun, and it's not a safe situation, folks. So, if you're around a narcissist that has a gun, folks, and he just thinks he has to own a gun or whatever, you need to try to secretly turn him in and get away from him or her, either one, the male or the female narcissist, because they both can be highly dangerous with that, folks. They know that they're not really supposed to own a gun anyway, but some of them may do it and sneak and own guns, and that's not a good situation, folks. You remember back when I told you in that one video about that guy shooting his wife and killing her? Well, that shows you right there, folks, that narcissists shouldn't own a gun. That's a bad situation. It may look like an innocent thing, while everything's going good. But as soon as that narcissist flips his wig, folks, he's going to use that gun against you. Because that's what my ex did. He had a few guns on a gun rack. I don't know what the laws was back then. That was a long time ago. But he did own some guns, folks. And at first, I didn't see anything wrong with it. Of course, I didn't know he was a narcissist at the time either, folks. But eventually, them guns being there turned into a dangerous situation as far as I'm concerned. He threatened me with some guns before. And also, another one of my narcissists shot at me with a gun, folks. So if you're with a narcissist and they own a gun, folks, just know that they're going to go off the deep end one day and pull that gun on you and hurt you, folks. You don't want to be with a narcissist and a gun. That doesn't mix. But I wanted to get in here and share this with you, folks, because I know everybody should, be allowed to own a gun to try to protect yourself and stuff like that. But if you have a narcissist that has a gun, that's a different situation, because he's not going to be able to protect you, because one of these days he'll use it against you. That's the bad part of it, folks. And children that own guns is supposed to be illegal. They have to be, I think they have to be a certain age to own a gun. They should not be allowed to own a gun because they're not old enough to be responsible for a gun, folks. And, you know, that's just the way it is. Yeah, guns are protection, but also they can become a danger to you as well, in the way of a narcissist. So I would think about that, folks, before I would be around a narcissist with a gun. I believe I would get away and go do something else, folks, because that could be a very bad situation. I've been in a position with a narcissist owning a gun, and it's not a good situation. And I know there's probably been other ladies out here that's been through that situation as well. But if I were with a narcissist and he owned a gun, folks, I would be wanting to try to figure out a way to get out of there, because if it's not dangerous at the moment, it's going to get that way eventually. But I'm thinking of this guy over here next door, folks. He owns a gun too, and he stands over and shoots that gun like he's got mental problems or something's going on with him, you know. But I suspect that he's a narcissist too. And that could be a very dangerous situation to the people that live around him, because he sounds like a bitter, angry person, and he could turn that gun on somebody and, you know, just anybody outside of his family and hurt them over anger issues, folks. Yep, it's the truth. I only get in here and share things, folks, with the experiences that I went through, and I'm hoping that it helps you all out too. It may sound silly that I'm saying this to you, but it's not silly. It makes sense, and it's real, folks. I don't want to see nobody out here with a narcissist get shot by a gun, folks. This is why I'm telling you all that narcissists and guns do not mix. And I think this is going to be the topic of the video today, folks. You know, because I just got to thinking about that, you know. And the reason that I did is because this narcissist that lives over here next door, he just sits there and shoots all the time, folks. And I don't, you know, you can't really see over there real good, so you can't really tell if he's shooting over in this direction or what. But he was out there the other day when me and my husband was standing out there fixing our privacy fence up there, so he can't see our dog and stuff, because we suspect that he's been shooting over here towards our dog and that. But if I find out that he's shooting over this way and he's damaging anything on this property, I will sue him. And also, I will take him to court and they'll lock him up, folks. So, if he gets on here and watches this video, I hope he hears this, because I think that it would be better for him, if he is a narcissist, not to own a gun. But yeah, I wanted to tell you, folks, I've had a gun pulled on me by my ex, the kids' daddy. I've had a gun pulled on me by my ex's oldest sister, the kids' aunt. And I know what it is to live around a narcissist that owns a gun, folks. Every one of those narcissists that I lived around, they all own guns. So that made them very dangerous, because they was mentally unstable. And no one should own a gun when they're in that position, folks. So anyway, I wanted to get in here and tell you all about this, and so you could, you know, prepare yourself for what could happen if you are with a narcissist that owns a gun. You know, folks, that's just something that happens, you know, because of their personality disorder. You know, narcissists, they are big on wanting to control people, and they can use a gun to try to control you. Well, I wanted to get in here and tell y'all about this, and I hope y'all stay safe out here. Hope you have a good day, and thank you for watching my YouTube channel, and please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.